Hello, this is your quick tutorial for Final Fantasy XI, making it actually playable in 2024. What you're going to do is grip up Steam, you're going to look for the game itself, you're going to hit play, Window's going to pop up, you're looking for the Final Fantasy XI config utility, and then you're going to hit play, you're going to hit yes. What you're going to do is you're looking to have these settings here. We have borderless window, the resolution that I'm currently on from this monitor I'm playing on. Size of the utility, it's going to start out small. You can put it in the middle and kind of adjust as needed. You can set your image quality to ultra from custom. It's 20 is 24. You should be able to play this in more than max settings. Brightness you want in the middle. Your graphics, you can set that shit up to high. All these settings I've got here for maximum quality and everything is kind of how you want to set it up. Features, you can leave that there. It's not that big of a deal. And then enable sound. This is kind of what you want your setup to look like. When it's all said and done and you have everything set up the way you want it, from these, you can uncheck playing the opening startup movie. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. You're going to hit close and then you're going to hit save. And then from here, you can bring up the game again. And we're going to be doing a couple extra settings to kind of help out. You're going to log into your usual play online. Oops. And then, let's see here. Log in like you normally would. After you beat the the raid boss known as Play Online. Square, if you accidentally see this, please fix this. For the love of God. You're going to hop in. Eventually, it's going to come up to your normal login spot. And you're going to hit play. Before I go much further, though, the game is extremely loud. You can actually go into your audio settings. So if you right-click the little icon for your speaker and go to open mixer, you can kind of scroll until you find the play online and put that shit down to 6 and make your ears not explode. You're going to hit play like you normally would. Now, there's the reason why I'm continuing is there is a few features inside of 11 that you have to adjust or you're going to have a bad time. So you're going to go ahead and use your login. The config here, you can select this and then turn that shit all the way down. Tile screen's fine. And aspect ratio, this doesn't necessarily need to change, but you're going to be looking for a 15:9 for the normal aspect ratio. And you can kind of go from there. Gamepad settings, if you really want, I do recommend this game on controller, as there's a few nice to haves type of thing. So I won't be going over that, but it is recommended if you have a controller to set it up through here. Not that bad. So from here, you're going to go ahead and hit escape. Go to character selector. Normal login, nothing special. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, this is a little low-level guy. It's like, bro, I've been working on it, okay? And when you finally get your happy butt to log in, new challenge, and yeah, yada. So, you're going to bring up your main menu for your command up here on top right. You're going to select left or right, it doesn't matter. You're going to go down to config, and then we're going to go down the list and make sure yours kind of either matches up to mine or something similar. This one you're going to want the auto targeting to be fine, to be auto. You can adjust this as needed. You're going to want your inventory to be auto sorted. This type 1 is not that bad. Reason for this is because if you get individual items, and you pick up like crystals and stuff, it's going to just individualize each crystal and you're going to run out of inventory space in seconds. It's really annoying. We're not going to go chat filters, doesn't matter. Font colors doesn't matter. Windows, you can have separate windows for what you're kind of looking for. This is a unmodded version of 11. There's a lot of add-ons that can help, but it goes against terms of service. So just keep that in mind if you are going to use some of those quality of life ones. Same thing for your log functions. So your first one that we're going to look at is the miscellaneous one. Typically, I like to have the damage on both. As long as you have it somewhere that you can see and kind of keep track of your DPS, that'll be fine there. Character info, that doesn't particularly matter. Shadows on high is nice. Weather effects nice. Character models display, just have max, is not big of a deal. That can stay there, just be just fine. From there, miscellaneous 2. This is where we're going to get into a couple of things. So, your clipping pane, you can have that at max. The footsteps effects on, it's not that big of a deal. Depending on how you're playing, you can do compact 2, which is the default for normal keyboard use. Your background aspect ratio, this is what we're going to change. It starts out at 4:3 ratio. You're going to want 16:9. The reason for is it makes things like look natural-ish. You can kind of play around with it depending on what your monitor setup is, but that's how you'll make things look a lot better. Keyboard assignments, you can have some custom things there. Macro palette, you can have compact or full. And then there's the dynamic palette, so you can just leave that as there. Miscellaneous 3, you can have everything on. You can kind of adjust these as needed, depending on the situation. For the most part, a lot of those are just nice to haves. Miscellaneous 4, software keyboard, you're going to want that off. The software keyboard is nice, but it's just really dated, unfortunately. From there, the effects. If effects are starting to bother you when you're doing fights, you can adjust and turn them off. I don't find them to be that big of an issue, but it may or may not be effective for you. Same thing for this. You can leave these as default. If you prefer having your keyboard or cameras being inverted, this is where you can find it. Global. Starts out with chat filter on. You can have that off because it does register things that are not curse words as curse words. It's kind of finicky, but if you want to be more PC friendly, you can just leave it on. Auto disconnect starts at 20. Put that shit to off. Otherwise, if you're standing or you go the potty break, it's going to just kick you from the game. It's really annoying. And this is also where you can configure your gamepad. So that's the quick TLDR of how to set up Final Fantasy Final Fantasy 11 in 2024. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been real. And you know what? You guys have a good day. See ya.